In today's video, I wanted to present to you my 10 summer capsule staples, more specifically maternity-friendly summer staples. Most of these items can be worn during pregnancy, but also beyond, which makes them kind of smarter long-term wardrobe investments rather than being something that you can only wear right now. And so I hope that those of you who aren't pregnant will also get lots of inspiration from this list. There's so much good maternity wear available on the pre-loved market, just waiting for a new loving home, most of which has only been worn for such a short amount of time. In fact, most of the new additions I've made to my own wardrobe this time around was found on Vinted, which is my new obsession for secondhand shopping, by the way. These are some of the things I've been slowly collecting over the past month or so, now that the weather is both getting warmer, but also with the fact that I'll soon be halfway through my pregnancy and a lot of my usual wardrobe just don't really fit me anymore. I haven't changed my entire wardrobe at all, so these are kind of just some core pieces that I'll be styling my usual stuff with, the stuff I haven't outgrown, that is. The rest has been put to storage for now. So let's get into it. Here are my 10 minimal summer capsule staples. I've always struggled a bit with dresses, despite always getting tons of compliments when I'm wearing them. I just never really feel like myself when I'm wearing a dress. However, I have noticed that when I go for simple cuts and longer lengths rather than mini dresses, I can actually get on board with dresses. So both of these ribbed dresses were found on Vinted. The light gray one is just from H&M and the dark blue one is from COS, and they are just delightful. So easy to throw on, so comfy, so stretchy. I wear mine with a pair of shaping maternity shorts underneath to, well, give a little shape and support, but also to avoid thigh chafing, which is a real struggle, especially when you're pregnant, but even if you're not pregnant, it might be a struggle. A pair of breezy pants with an elasticated waist is a winner for any summer, but especially comfortable when you're expecting. So a pair of textured linen pants would have been awesome too. However, I did stumble upon these silky pants on Vinted, and I really love the elegance and slightly more dressy vibe of them. So these can be dressed up and down for day and night, plus they'd be awesome with chunky knitwear to contrast with that shiny fabric during the autumn season as well. So something you can really get tons of wear out during summer, but also during autumn. In keeping with the elasticated waistlines, we have a pair of drawstring waist linen shorts. Now, I learned last summer that I'm not super into showing too much leg, which is also why I'm not a huge fan of mini dresses, on me at least. I love how they look on others. I just generally tend to feel more comfortable in longer silhouettes. For some reason though, I don't have the entire same struggle with shorts, perhaps because they're just a little bit more practical for biking or going to the playground, because I don't have to worry I'll be flashing anyone. So I do prefer when my shorts have a bit more of an A-line fit though, just because I think it suits my body type a little bit better. So I have short legs with a long torso and quite wide hips as well. So the slightly looser fit makes my legs look a little bit more slender and also a little bit longer, which I personally do appreciate. So for now, I'll be wearing the elasticated waistline below my bump, but next summer when I no longer have my bump, I'll be wearing them with the waistline placed a little bit higher too, just to give the illusion of a shorter torso and longer legs. I am a huge fan of an oversized men's shirt, and I have been for as long as I can remember. So for this pregnancy, I've simply stored away the few shirts that I already had that were too tight fitting for now, and then I've kept out my selection of thrifted men's shirts that I love and wear all the time. I focused on the slightly more breezy ones too, so the ones made in a breezy thin cotton, for example. So they can both be worn on their own, but also function as a brilliant layering piece over dresses or tank tops to add a level of interest to your summer looks. Perfect breezy substitute to a blazer too when it's really warm and you want to add that classic twist to your outfits. So my khaki colored shirt dress was bought pre-loved I think 5 years ago now on Westier Collective, and I bring it out every summer. It was actually inspired by one of my all-time favorite style icons, Anine Bing, and I especially love styling it with my Western boots for a bit of a laid-back, edgy summer look. Similar to the oversized shirts, there's lots of room in there for my growing belly, and it can even be worn as kind of a beach cover-up over a swimsuit. During my pregnancy, I might wear it more with some cute sandals instead of like heeled boots, though not because they're super high and uncomfortable, but my feet do tend to get more warm and achy right now, so comfort is definitely key. I do swear by elastic waist jeans or the more traditional maternity specific, belly cover up jeans. But I have also come to love the look of a simple pair of loose fit jeans during pregnancy. In fact, I do like going for items that don't necessarily look like the stereotypical maternity wear. So I found these on Vinted, and they are from Weekday in the fit called Arrow, which is essentially a low waist baggy fit. And I bought them 3 to 4 sizes bigger than my usual jean size, which means I can wear them just below my bump and there's still lots of room left for my growing belly. So hopefully I can wear these far into autumn and winter as well, and I'm sure they'll come in handy the first few months postpartum as well. I tend to wear them with a slightly sleeker shoe and a slightly more tight-fitting top just to balance out the bagginess of the jeans. And yeah, I just love the look of them. So you might be able to wear some of your basic racerback tank tops before your belly pops, but when it does, you'll quickly notice that you need a little bit more length to keep your belly covered. I do have an array of oversized t-shirts already that I know I can wear through most of my pregnancy, but I think it's nice to have a selection of tighter fitting ones there too, so that I have the option to balance out proportions in my outfits a little bit more, especially if I'm wearing a baggier bottom. So I have bought myself some maternity specific racerback tank tops and skinny fit t-shirts as well, just to keep me covered throughout the rest of my pregnancy and when I'm not in the mood for wearing my baggier t-shirts. Now, I just mentioned earlier that I probably won't be wearing heels all that much for the rest of my pregnancy, although come autumn and winter I probably will be wearing my block heel ankle boots a little bit more. But other than that, cute flat shoes are key. Whether it's a pair of ballerina flats, classic sandals, or better yet slides, because they don't involve any bending over to get them on. Dressy summer shoes like these are such a nice way to elevate your summer looks and ensure comfort, as well as being well dressed at the same time. Moving on from the cute flats, a pair of simple, sleek trainers are such a wardrobe staple for me, and they have been for years. They are super versatile because they go with any kind of bottom or dress, pretty much no matter what shape or fit you're wearing. So these are a pair of Vea Campus sneakers, which I bought earlier this year to replace my super worn out Espla trainers, also from Vea. So the Campus sneakers have a slightly higher sole on them, but without them looking bulky or anything. They just give you a bit of extra height, which I quite like for a subtle change, especially not being very tall myself. Finally, this is not something I've bought yet, rather something I actually have on my current summer wish list, which is a dark brown weaved summer bag. I find the texture of these kinds of bags brilliant for the summertime, and I think the darker color there makes it look a little bit more subtle, whereas the traditional beige colored wicker bags are very summer and they feel a little restrictive almost to summer only. So I currently have my eyes on the ones from Dragon Diffusion, however I do find them a little bit pricey. So I'm currently scouting Westier Collective almost daily to see something pre-loved comes up instead. So there you have it, guys, my 10 minimal summer staples suitable for pregnancy and beyond. Super versatile and easy to blend in with all your basics, if you will. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more intentional slow fashion content. I would love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you very soon with another video. Bye guys.